What is happening, everyone, and welcome back to Billie Buzz, your ultimate source for everything that's lighting up the headlines. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we. We're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of updates that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. Get ready, because we've got some major developments that are about to shake things up. We're talking about a cinematic event that's gearing up for an awards season showdown, a story that promises to be both powerful and gripping. We've got the inside scoop on a groundbreaking release that's set to make waves. And that's not all, we're also tracking a highly anticipated project that's hitting the big screen with a massive release strategy. Stick around because this is the news you need to know, right here, right now. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Billie Buzz for all your essential updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. A cinematic knockout is coming. Black Bear is strategically positioning their new boxing drama, Christy, for a prime release during the highly competitive awards season, signaling significant ambitions for critical acclaim and audience attention. The film, which features a transformative performance from Sweeney as a female boxer, is slated for a nationwide theatrical debut on November 7th. This release date places it directly in the path of major Oscar contenders, suggesting a calculated move by Black Bear to leverage the industry's focus on prestige cinema. Christy generated considerable buzz leading up to the Toronto Film Festival, where it is set to premiere. Despite being a hot acquisition target, Black Bear, having financed the project, has opted to handle its distribution through its newly established label. This decision underscores their confidence in the film's potential. The movie is a biopic chronicling the life of Christy Martin, a formidable WBC female super welterweight champion. Directed by the acclaimed Sundance Grand Jury Prize winner David Mitchell, known for his work on Animal Kingdom, the film boasts a strong supporting cast, including Ben Foster, Merritt Wever, and Katie O'Brien. Black Bear intends to champion the film, and particularly Sweeney's performance, for awards consideration, with reports describing her portrayal as chameleonic and deeply impactful. Benjamin Kramer, president of U.S. distribution at Black Bear, expressed his enthusiasm for the film's upcoming release. He described Christy as a moving portrait of resilience and defiance, praising Mitchell's visionary direction and Sweeney's masterful transformation into the iconic boxer. Kramer highlighted the film's narrative arc, focusing on a young woman's fierce determination to forge her own destiny, a theme further enriched by Ben Foster's compelling supporting role. He characterized the film as both tender and unflinching, celebrating persistence, humor, and humanity in the face of unexpected turns, and conveyed the company's eagerness to share it with audiences nationwide. The screenplay, co-written by Mitchell and Mura Falks from a story by Catherine Fugate, delves into Martin's journey as she navigates the male-dominated boxing world under the mentorship of her trainer and manager-turned-husband, Jim, portrayed by Foster. While Martin projects a powerful persona in the ring, the film also explores her most challenging battles outside of it, confronting issues of family, identity, and a relationship fraught with peril. This marks Black Bear's second collaboration with Sweeney, following their successful partnership on the horror film Immaculate. Christy was produced by a consortium including Black Bear, Anonymous Content, Votive, 50/50 Films, and Yoki, with key contributions from producers Carrie Kohansky-Roberts, Teddy Schwarzman, Brent Stiefel, Justin Lothrop, David Mitchell, and Sydney Sweeney. The distribution strategy, spearheaded by Kramer and supported by industry veteran David Spitz, aims to release up to 12 films annually, blending auteur-driven projects with broader genre appeal. This move signifies a significant expansion for Black Bear, building upon its established production and financing expertise. A powerful true story is coming to the big screen. Get ready for a film that fights for recognition this awards season. The inaugural release is set. Black Bear's newly established U.S. distribution arm is making a bold statement by selecting David Mitchell's boxing biopic, Christy, starring Sydney Sweeney, as its very first nationwide release. Scheduled to hit theaters on November 7, this strategic choice signals the company's ambition to enter the market with a film poised for critical acclaim and potential awards buzz. The drama is set to have its world premiere at the prestigious Toronto International Film Festival TIFF from September 4th to 14th, further amplifying its industry presence. Although Christy was technically listed as a sales title heading into TIFF, Black Bear's decision to distribute it domestically was not entirely surprising. As the film's financier and one of its producers, with international sales rights also under their purview, the move aligns perfectly with their integrated approach to film. UTA Independent Film Group and AC Independent co-represented the U.S. rights, facilitating the deal with Black Bear on behalf of the filmmaking team. Sydney Sweeney, whose star has been rapidly ascending with credits in Anyone But You, Eden, Euphoria, and The White Lotus, underwent a significant physical transformation for her role as Christy Martin. Martin was a pioneering female boxer in the 1990s, known not only for her prowess in the ring, but also for navigating a tumultuous private life. Ben Foster stars opposite Sweeney, playing her trainer and husband. The film's premiere at TIFF is scheduled for Friday afternoon at the Princess of Wales Theatre, providing a high-profile platform for its debut. Benjamin Kramer, Black Bear's president of U.S. distribution, expressed his excitement, stating, "Led by Sydney Sweeney's masterful transformation into the iconic Christy, capturing a young woman's fierce determination to define her own destiny. The film is elevated by Michaud's elegant direction and enriched by an electric supporting turn from Ben Foster." He further emphasized that Christy is both tender and unflinching, serving as a celebration of persistence, humor, and humanity in the face of unexpected turns. The production of Christy involved a collaborative effort from Black Bear, Anonymous Content, Votive, 50/50 Films, and Yoki. Key producers include Carrie Kohansky-Roberts, Black Bear founder Teddy Schwarzman, Votive's Brent Stiefel and Justin Lothrop, director David Michaud, and star Sydney Sweeney. The film's executive producers represent a formidable group, including Michael Heimler, John Friedberg, Andrew Golov, and Clementine Quitner from Black Bear, David Levine and Nick Shoemaker from Anonymous Content, and Murrah Fowlkes, Harrison Huffman, Brad Zimmerman, and Ryan Schwartz. This extensive team underscores the significant investment and belief in the project. This new distribution venture marks a significant expansion for Teddy Schwarzman's Black Bear Pictures, following their successful foray into UK distribution 3 years prior. Last month, Kramer and Schwarzman strengthened their U.S. team by bringing on David Spitz, a former distribution executive from Lionsgate, to spearhead the U.S. theatrical business. Black Bear is also reportedly considering distributing The Rivals of Amziah King, a SXSW hit starring Matthew McConaughey, which they fully financed and produced, indicating a robust pipeline of potential releases. A new distributor makes its debut with a bang. Get ready for a film that's set to pack a punch this fall. Awards season contender lands prime slot. Black Bear is set to give Sydney Sweeney's powerful boxing movie, Christy, a significant push with a U.S. theatrical release strategically timed for the heart of awards season. The film is slated to open on November 7th, a date known for attracting critical attention and positioning films for major accolades. This release will also mark the inaugural project for Black Bear's newly launched U.S. distribution division, which is headed by Benjamin Kramer, a seasoned executive formerly of CAA. Christy is scheduled to make its world premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival, a prestigious platform that often serves as a launchpad for awards contenders. Directed by David Michaud, a recipient of the Sundance Grand Jury Prize, the film stars Sweeney in the titular role of Christy Martin, a trailblazing figure in women's boxing whose life was marked by both extraordinary triumphs and profound personal struggles. The film's ensemble cast includes notable talents such as Ben Foster, Merritt Wever, and Katie O'Brien, adding further depth and anticipation to the project. The screenplay, a collaboration between Murrah Fowlkes and David Michaud, draws from a story by Catherine Fugate, aiming to capture the essence of Martin's remarkable journey. The narrative follows Martin as she embarks on her boxing career, guided by her trainer and eventual husband, Jim, played by Ben Foster. While Martin commands attention in the boxing ring with her formidable presence, the film promises to delve into her most intense battles off the canvas. exploring themes of family dynamics, personal identity, and a relationship that teeters on the edge of danger. Black Bear, a company known for its robust production and financing capabilities, has a history of successful collaborations, including a previous project with Sweeney on the horror film Immaculate. The production of Christy involved a collective effort from Black Bear, Anonymous Content, Votive, 50/50 Films, and Yoki. The producing team includes Carrie Kohansky-Roberts, Black Bear's Teddy Schwarzman, Votive's Brent Stiefel and Justin Lothrop, director David Michod, and star Sydney Sweeney herself. A strong lineup of executive producers, including Michael Heimler, John Friedberg, Andrew Golov, and Clementine Quitner from Black Bear, along with David Levine and Nick Shoemaker from Anonymous Content, further bolsters the film's industry backing. Benjamin Kramer, leading Black Bear's new U.S. distribution arm, articulated the company's vision, stating, "Both tender and unflinching. Christy is a celebration of persistence, humor, and humanity in the face of unexpected turns." He expressed the team's eagerness to introduce the film to audiences nationwide. The new distribution division aims to release a curated slate of up to 12 films annually, balancing artistic projects with broader commercial appeal. This strategic expansion builds on Black Bear's existing success in international distribution, particularly in the UK, Ireland, and Canada through its subsidiary Elevation Pictures. A boxing drama is set to enter the awards race. Prepare for a story of grit, resilience, and the fight for survival. Boxing legend's story hits the big screen. Black Bear is gearing up for a significant theatrical release of Christy, a compelling biopic starring Sydney Sweeney, Ben Foster, Merritt Wever, and Katie O'Brien. The company announced that after its world premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival, the film will launch nationwide on November 7th. This release marks a milestone, as it will be the inaugural film distributed under Black Bear's newly established U.S. theatrical distribution slate, signaling a major expansion for the company. Directed by Sundance Grand Jury Prize winner David Michod, renowned for his work on Animal Kingdom, Christy is poised to showcase a transformative performance from Sydney Sweeney as the legendary boxer Christy Martin. The film promises to be a deep dive into the life of a sports icon, with industry professionals already anticipating a career-defining role for Sweeney. Benjamin Kramer, Black Bear president of U.S. distribution, shared his excitement in a statement. "We're thrilled about the upcoming release of Christy, a moving portrait of resilience and defiance from visionary filmmaker David Michod." He further elaborated, led by Sydney Sweeney's masterful transformation into the iconic Christy, capturing a young woman's fierce determination to define her own destiny. The film is elevated by Michod's elegant direction and enriched by an electric supporting turn from Ben Foster. Both tender and unflinching, Christy is a celebration of persistence, humor, and humanity in the face of unexpected turns. We cannot wait to share it with audiences across the country. The screenplay, crafted by Michod in collaboration with acclaimed filmmaker Murrah Fowlkes, is based on a story by Catherine Fugate. Sweeney takes on the role of Christy Martin, a woman from humble West Virginia beginnings who discovered an extraordinary talent for boxing. Driven by sheer grit and an unyielding desire to succeed, she entered the professional boxing circuit under the tutelage of her trainer and manager-turned-husband, Jim, played by Ben Foster. The film's narrative is set to explore not only Martin's triumphs in the ring, but also her most harrowing battles outside of it, delving into complex themes of family relationships, personal identity, and a life-threatening romantic entanglement. Based on true events, Christy is presented as a story of profound resilience, courage, and the fight to reclaim one's life. This project represents Black Bear's second collaboration with Sydney Sweeney, following their previous success with the horror film Immaculate. The production of Christy involved a significant collaboration among Black Bear, Anonymous Content, Votive, 50/50 Films, and Yoki. The core producing team includes Carrie Kohansky-Roberts, Black Bear's Teddy Schwarzman, Votive's Brent Stiefel and Justin Lothrop, director David Michod, and star Sydney Sweeney. An extensive list of executive producers, including Michael Heimler, John Friedberg, Andrew Golov, and Clementine Quitner from Black Bear, along with David Levine and Nick Shoemaker from Anonymous Content, and Murrah Fowlkes, Harrison Huffman, Brad Zimmerman, and Ryan Schwartz, further underscores the film's strong industry backing. UTA Independent Film Group and AC Independent jointly represented the U.S. rights, negotiating the distribution deal with Black Bear, who will also manage international rights, including theatrical releases in the UK and Ireland. Launched in July 2025, Black Bear's U.S. distribution arm, led by President Benjamin Kramer and head of U.S. theatrical distribution David Spitz, is ambitious, planning to release a curated slate of up to 12 films annually. This slate will encompass a mix of filmmaker-driven projects and broader genre films, building on the company's established success in international markets. A true story of strength and survival is hitting theaters. Get ready for a cinematic journey that packs a powerful punch. And that's a wrap on today's Buzz. We saw Sydney Sweeney absolutely transform for the boxing drama Christy, hitting theaters November 7th and aiming for awards season glory. Don't miss out on the action. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Billie Buzz for all the hottest updates, ring that notification bell, and drop a comment below telling us what you think. Plus, follow us on all our social channels for even more exclusive content. We'll catch you in the next one.